Millions of people all over the world are checking out this live webcast that's being broadcast right here on the Saanich Peninsula. And the stars of the show? The bald eagle.
This is reality TV at its greatest, really, right? Like, who doesn't want to watch bald eagles incubate their eggs?
Caitlin is talking about these bald eagles who are about to give birth somewhere in North Saanich. The webcam was put there by the Hancock Wildlife Foundation, and you can watch it in the privacy of your own home or enjoy the drama with others at the Shaw Ocean Discovery Center. The response here has been overwhelming. People just can't get enough of this 24/7 soap opera. And this is no surprise. Hancock's Eagle Cams have attracted worldwide attention since they started 4 years ago.
David Hancock more or less started it in '06. We'd put the cams in this old oak tree, 300 years old. And people were so enthused about it because it was something new to the internet. So I think there was 1 million views. Over 1 million views that year.
The latest nest has 2 eggs in it, but the other night, a raven stole one, illustrating why people are so drawn to the drama of nature. Both the male and female sit on the egg, and did you know that the eagle is the fastest growing bird in the world? In fact, the young reach adult size and leave the nest within 10 to 11 weeks after they hatch. And if you are like me and are in awe every time you see an eagle soar by, we'll put that moment on your grateful list, because just a few years ago, eagles were on the decline.
Locally, numbers were declining as the salmon populations decline, but unlike most birds, they are somewhat adaptable and they could switch. Most birds are really hardwired so that if they eat one thing, that's all they're going to eat. And these guys switch from fish to birds.
Eagles will eat gulls and ducks. They will also steal other birds' food. And while they're on top of the food chain with no other natural predators, 90% of the young simply don't make it to adulthood.
It's not really that they get eaten by anything. They do have accidents, human-caused accidents. There's electrical wires, there's vehicles, there's things like that. But more than likely, it's that they don't figure out how to find food. So they don't figure out, you know, in the fall you're supposed to get the salmon run, in the spring you're supposed to follow the herring, and they just don't have a manual.
It takes 5 years for an eagle to mature into the white-headed regal eagle. And if they make it to adulthood, they will find a mate who they will stay with for life, which for an eagle can be about 15 to 20 years. And throughout their life, they will use the same nest year after year, adding on bits and pieces each season. It's kind of like a renovation that just never ends.
The nest is huge too. It's like 3.5 meters wide, or it can be as big as 3.5 meters wide and 6 meters tall. So that's I think 1 metric ton they can weigh. So heavier than my smart car.
If you want to see and hear a baby eagle hatch live right before your eyes, then go to HancockWildlife.org. Baby is due to hatch out of its egg any day now. From the Shaw Ocean Discovery Center, I'm Karen Augersma, your lifestyle specialist.
Producing over 9,000 hours of local programming every year. This is Shaw TV, your local voice.